西时间2月12日，恰逢中国农历正月12，美国历史最悠久的中国城社区旧金山中国城一片喜乐祥和的景象。这里是位于美国旧金山中国城的百年老店康联海鲜酒家。此时此刻，由美国潮商基金会和亚太公共事务联盟旧金山分会共同举办的虎年新春团拜午宴活动正在进行。喜庆热闹的鞭炮声中，华人传统的舞龙舞狮表演拉开了新春团拜活动的序幕。出席团拜会的旧金山湾区市府民选官员、商界、侨界以及社区领袖代表们与大家欢聚一堂，共庆中国农历新年。出席此次活动的主要嘉宾包括旧金山市市长伦敦布里德、加州总检察长邦塔、旧金山市府律师邱信福、菲蒙市市长高叙加、加州评税局郭嫻、旧金山市估值官郭华健、Daly City 市副市长 Raymond、旧金山市警察局副局长拉萨、旧金山县警局幕僚长周朝标、加州参议员威善高助理张静林、奥克兰市议员沈涛、Dublin 市议员 Sherry 胡、前旧金山市市长威利布朗、旧金山警察委员会委员于健全、旧金山警察局指挥官叶培恩，以及华埠各社区领袖及代表，还有主办方美国潮商基金会主席林志思、美国亚太公共事务联盟全国主席尹吉宪。
Such a busy season, but you choose to be here, especially our VIPs and elected officials. That means a lot to us.
美国潮商基金会主席林志思先生和美国亚太公共事务联盟全国主席尹吉宪先生分别代表主办方，在讲话中感谢现场近500名嘉宾和华人社区代表的光临，祝愿在新的一年里，大家继续团结力量，为关爱社区贡献爱心。林志思先生在讲话中还强调，今年是大选年，他呼吁广大华人积极参与选举，珍惜手中的每一份选票。
Actually, since pandemic, we don't have a big event. I think there's the first time of the pandemic today. Almost 500 people here. 大家知道，疫情有2年了，没有这么大的 event， 所以我们是组织了这个 event， 希望大家呢，在今年的大选年呢，出来登記做選民，好好爭取我們的一票。
大家好，我係市長布里德，祝大家身體健康，兔年快樂。See, I'm getting better.
旧金山市市长伦敦布里德身着中国红，用流利的粤语向大家亲切致以中国新年的问候。他对美国潮商基金会主席林志思先生和美国亚太裔联盟 APAPA 一直以来对市府工作的支持，更重要的是多年来坚持不懈地为 API 社区提供的帮助以及关爱社区老年人的善举表示感谢。
Our API community in San Francisco has been extraordinary. I want to express my appreciation for the work that you do to continue to take care of so many of our seniors.The work that you do to make sure that the Asian community is registered and they're turning out to vote, and that you hold elected leaders accountable to serve the community. And I'm so grateful to be here, especially with so many elected leaders, and I want to really thank our Attorney General for the state of California, Rob Bonta, and our City Attorney David Chiu. We all know that there have been a number of challenges in San Francisco, especially around safety. And this is a community that has unfortunately been disproportionately impacted by violence in San Francisco. And coming together to make sure that we are working with our police and our DA is something that our Attorney General and our City Attorney is helping us to do. We want to make sure that law enforcement is supported, and we want to make sure that people in our communities are safe. And part of that means our elected leaders coming together to work together in the spirit of unity. That's what this is about. And as we celebrate the Year of the Tiger, which signifies courage and strength, this is the year where we demonstrate who we are as a city. Our resilience is important to what we stand for. Our courage, our strength is about who we are as a city after dealing with a global pandemic and the challenges that continue to come our way. Today's celebration is really about hope. It's about the challenges of the past, but more importantly, it's about moving towards a better and brighter future. And I have hope for our city that that will definitely come as long as we continue to do the work to get there. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful Lunar New Year, and I will see you all at the parade on February 19th to really celebrate in San Francisco. Thank you.
And I just want to say thank you to Louis, thank you to Henry, thank you to APAPA, thank you to the Tiu Zhao Foundation for bringing us together for the work that you do every day. And I want to wish you all a happy Lunar New Year. Here's to a healthy, happy, and prosperous Year of the Tiger. And while this moment and this celebration is about new beginnings, celebrating the opportunities ahead, the work that we're going to do together, it's also a time to remember the indelible mark that the Chinese American community, that the Asian American community has left on this state, on this nation, the incredible contributions we've made over years and decades and centuries to make California the cultural and economic powerhouse that it is. We are here, we are strong because of our diversity, not in spite of it. So I just want to thank you all for your incredible contributions. And as we look ahead to this year ahead, we are not without our challenges. We see the unfortunate and tragic rise in hate crimes against the API community, but I will also say there is nothing we can't do if we do it together. We are at our best when we work together. When I come to San Francisco, I'm always in awe of the incredible talent in this city. From Mayor London Breed to San Francisco City Attorney David Chiu to our Chair of the Board of Equalization, Malia Cohen, and beyond. You guys have a great team here. I'm honored to work with you and collaborate to move our shared communities forward. And I want you all to know that despite the challenges and whatever the challenges are that we face, I, as your California Attorney General and our California Department of Justice, will always have your back. Thank you and Happy Lunar New Year.
大家好，祝大家新年快樂，身體健康。我係師傅律師有信福。And for our Mandarin speakers, I just want to say 新年快樂。Good afternoon, everyone. I am so honored to be with all of you today. And we know that for the past 2 years, our Asian community, we have not only struggled through pandemic and recession, but significant issues around violence and anti-Asian hate. And it is because of the leadership of amazing organizations. I also want to echo the thanks to the Tao organization, to Louis Lam, and David Chan, and all of you for your generosity and your philanthropy. I want to thank Henry Yin and CC Yin and the APAPA crew for everything you're doing, not just in San Francisco, but around the state and around the country. This is an organization that I've worked with for many years around civic engagement and ensuring that our community has a seat at the table. I want to say to Mrs. Wong and to the Chinese Tenants Association, thank you for your leadership. And you should know that all of the elected officials and community leaders, we have been all working together in so many ways to move us forward. Just this past week, I've had many conversations with Mayor Breed, Attorney General Bonta, our police commissioner, Malia Cohen, and others, and how we're going to move our law enforcement challenges forward. I want to thank our law enforcement officers who are here with us today.
Good afternoon， 大家好，我是高叙加，我是佛利蒙的市长，很高兴有这个机会今天庆祝过年的节日。And I'm very delighted to be here. And I wanted to thank Louis Lam and the American Chow Organization Foundation, and also APAPA, but more importantly, the people in the community of the city of San Francisco for allowing us to stand together in solidarity in this moment of Asian hate, that we recognize that we are a community that is stronger when we work together with our fellow brothers and sisters across different cities and across different organizations. I also wanted to share my heartfelt appreciation for so many organizations that stand up for the vulnerable, whether it's our peacekeeping officers or our peace community-based organizations, or the California Tenant Advocacy for so many of our elders who need that voice when they're vulnerable and that advocacy at the state level. So I just wanted to thank again also my dear sister Mayor, London Breed, for her hospitality. It's in these partnerships, in these moments of time, that we show our solidarity and strength and that ability for the Asian community to survive and thrive and to benefit so many others. Our history is not just the Chinese history, it is the American history that we stand together. And it's a future that we build to work on in the Year of the Tiger and as we move forward. So I just wanted to 祝大家新年快乐，身体健康，万事如意。Happy New Year and Year of the Tiger. Blessings to all of you and your families. Peace. Thank you.
My name is Malia Cohen, and I'm chair of the Board of Equalization. And the Board of Equalization is important to all the small property owners that are in this place. We collect and manage a system of $80 billion. But more importantly, I'd like to be your next controller and help with the business aspects, supporting small businesses, making sure that grants and money are going to the small businesses to ensure that they are able to survive and to thrive.
好，我係新份師傅社官郭華健，祝大家新年快樂，身體健康。Happy Lunar New Year to everyone. My name is Joaquin Torres, and I'm very honored and grateful to be your assessor recorder here in the city and county of San Francisco, to bring my respects, of course, to all the powerful work that has been done by the organizations being recognized today. Health has mattered so much throughout this pandemic. Our physical health, our spiritual health, making sure our tenants and our seniors are taken care of. And I know that Louis Lam with the Tzu Tsao Foundation has been an extraordinary part of that, making sure that our first responders, our law enforcement agencies could be working together and supported throughout this time. I know that APAPA has been present for us as we've dealt with another pandemic of hate and violence in our API communities, which cannot stand, and so many of the leaders earlier today have already spoken about. One last plug. All of you, please take time to share on your social media with your friends the extraordinary small businesses that exist in Chinatown that should be recognized and supported and invested in, not only here in San Francisco, but across the Bay Area, so that our unique, vibrant, historical neighborhoods that are iconic for our city can continue and be economically healthy as well. So thank you all so much.
I was an intern for APAPA, and then after being an intern, I became a council member, and now I'm running for mayor. And so investing in organizations such as APAPA is so incredibly important, because we do get our young leaders elected and we get our voice at the table.
In addition to all the crime that does happen and the anti-Asian hate that's going on, so it's a pretty tough year. But you know, with us from the Sheriff's Office, we're here to recommit with our partners from SOPD and the other agencies that we are going to try to look at the root of the crimes.
Senator Weiner would like to wish each and every one of you a happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year, the Year of Tiger.
Well, being one of the co-hosts, it's my honor to say thank you so much to everyone, particularly our partner, Louis Lam, representing this wonderful foundation. Mr. Louis Lam is also the chairperson of our San Francisco chapter. Marshall Galenko from the Tri-Valley is our president of the Bay Area region. Eric Chen is also the vice president of Bay Area region. Last but not least, the former mayor, Raymond Bonaventura, is the founding chair of our Daly City chapters. We have as many as 8 to 10 chapters in the Bay Area. Of course, we all learned that APAPA stands for Asian Pacific Islander Americans for Public Affairs, that we are trying to empower API in the civic engagement and also leadership training. With every one of you in the city of San Francisco, is how we will be able to work together again for the well-being of all, people in this city and nationwide.
旧金山市长布里德、市府律师邱信福、市估值官郭华健、县警局幕僚长周朝标、州参议员威尚高办公室分别向美国潮商基金会主席林志思先生和美国亚太公共事务联盟主席尹基宪先生颁发了荣誉证书，以感谢他们长期以来为团结族裔力量、爱心奉献社区所做的贡献。
Back at Far East, as you know, for 2 years we've not been able to celebrate not only Lunar New Year in San Francisco, but coming together for banquets and other festivities that we traditionally enjoy. So it was really great to see everyone and to just really break bread for a little while and hang out and see the lion dancers and the excitement. So it's really starting to be a really great Lunar New Year for San Francisco.
And I wanted to especially acknowledge all the efforts for so many organizations to come forward, whether it's the Tao Chow organization, APAPA, or the fellow community organizations that make Chinatown and the small businesses and our whole Bay Area thrive. So, 大家好，我是 Fremont 的市长高叙加，祝大家新年快乐，身体健康，万事如意。
Well, Happy New Year, everyone. It's definitely a very honor to co-host this event with American Chaozhou Foundations. Now, Papa is very, very concerned about making sure bringing the energy resource to San Francisco, where it's so important to not only API but also community at large. We wish everyone Happy New Year and thank you again.
在种族与文化多元的旧金山湾区，美国潮商基金会与亚太公共事务联盟的成就尤为瞩目。这个独特群体里涌现了诸多商界名人，分布在各个领域。作为海外华人社团中的佼佼者，美国潮商基金会把潮商的根文化持续绵延，一直致力于成为华人桥梁纽带的角色，发挥潮商众义抱团、凝聚力强的优势，整合各方资源，互相成就，不遗余力地推动当地华人与美国本地文化艺术、商业、慈善等事务的交流互动，为海外华人敦睦相宜、增强华人凝聚力做出了巨大贡献。新春团拜也吸引了众多华人参与。湾区著名流行音乐歌手邵孔川先生的精彩演唱，以及多彩纷呈的歌舞、模特秀表演和抽奖，将迎新春活动再次推向高潮。大家共同祈愿新的一年喜乐平安，虎年大吉。恭喜发大财，五路财神一起来。